Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of the Gorilla's Kitchen. I've got an amazing meal for you today. It's back to keto time. It's a new year, it's a new time. Try to get that new body in. We're back to the keto side of things, guys, and we're gonna do instead of a beef pinwheel, we're gonna actually do a chicken roll-up and some beautiful creamy cauliflower rice for you. It's gonna be a delicious meal, so hang tight with us. Brand new signature cocktail coming at you, the Gorilla. And we'll be right back. How we doing?
Good.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
I guess the question of the day is,
What's the Gorilla cooking?
we got chicken, baby. But we got some exciting chicken. It's going to be really good for you. I'm actually going to be doing an herb and cream cheese stuffed chicken breast for you. And we're going to be doing some creamy Parmesan cauliflower rice. And we're going to saute up some beautiful veggies. And I've got something I really, really like. These rainbow bell peppers, these things are amazing. You seen these things before?
No.
I don't know where they come from. They're probably, Mars or something, or some sort of hybrid experiment. But we'll take on some wonderful chemicals. Who knows? It's going to be fantastic. It's going to taste good no matter what. It's going to be colorful. It's going to be delicious. We're going to have a lot of fun. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to be working on prepping our chicken, getting it ready for you. But really what's customary in the Gorilla's Kitchen is our beverage. So today I've got something exciting for you. There's a drink I've been playing around with a little mixology and came up with something for you that, well, I just call it the Gorilla. It's going to be good. It's the 800-pound gorilla in the room. This thing cannot be ignored. So from our wonderful sponsors here at OHSO Brewery and Distillery, I've come up with a wonderful combination. We have got a little bit of the Arcadia Orange vodka that we're going to be using. We're going to be using an ounce of that. We're going to be using an ounce of Dick Whiskey, a little peach whiskey for you. We're also going to be adding a little bit of orange bitters and some seltzer water for you, and we'll garnish it with an orange. Sound good?
Yeah. Yes.
Great.
It's a sipping beverage. Quickly, perhaps. So here's our wonderful, wonderful beverage. The 800-pound gorilla in the room. We'll call it whatever you want to call it. You tell me after you taste it, except for absolute crap. I don't name it that. We'll call it something good. So, as I mentioned, we have 1 ounce of our Dick Whiskey here, and our Arcadia Orange vodka. We have our citrus, and we've actually added a little bit of the Swerve 0-calorie sweetener. It's supposed to be 1-for-1 degranulated sugar. There's also a powdered sugar version as well for folks who like to bake and come up with keto baking recipes. And of course, top it off with a little tangerine LaCroix, keep our citrus flavor going. And I'm going to pass these out to you guys, and then I'll make mine, so all of you folks out there get to see how it's done. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to go down the line.
Well, thank you.
There we go. And Andre, to you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right, guys, so we're going to do this. I've already added a little bit of ice here. We're going to throw a little bit of seltzer here. And then I'm going to add the sweetener to that. We're going to dilute that down a little bit. Just about a teaspoon here. All right.
It dissolves really nice in the cold water.
Yeah, it breaks down really nice. What I'm going to do actually into our mixing cup, I'm going to put a little bit of the orange.
Can you use tangerine too if you wanted to?
Whatever you want to use. Grapefruit actually might be really nice too.
Yeah.
Lemons, we actually have, these are from our Arizona sweet orange tree from our backyard.
Nice.
Wait, that was 2 ounces. Oops. Directionally challenged. Usually this is a backsplash. All I do is pour it through it. Turns out to be more of a funnel by the time the episode's over. All right. From there, I lose things all the time. One thing I've forgotten. Oops. A little bit of our bitters. Little dash. Yeah, I typically find bitters in an old fashioned, but I decided since I was able to find an orange one, they actually come in a few different flavors, I would incorporate that and increase the citrus ever so slightly. There we go. And we just give our glass a little bit of a rim here and a squeeze, and there we go. All right, everybody, two friends, two family to the Gorilla's Kitchen. Welcome. It's official.
And to you all.
To our new friends and to our new friends out there. All right, guys, I'm going to be, now I'll let you enjoy those drinks. I'm going to get on to our meal prep here, and I'm going to start working. I've softened up our cream cheese. I'm going to get our flavors going there, and I will butterfly these chicken breasts nice and thin, as you see, or I'll run them over, as Doug says. We'll flatten those out for you, and we're going to fill them up and wrap them up, and it'll all be wonderful. All right, so here's what we've got going. I'm actually going to go ahead and start sauteing our spinach that'll go into the chicken rolls. I've added a little bit of our, is this one the right one? Yeah, the robust olive oil to this one. And I'm going to be putting in some fresh minced garlic into there. Now, into our softened cream cheese, we've also used the roasted garlic olive oil and some fresh, not fresh, but dried rosemary, oregano, and basil. And it's going to be kind of beautiful. You can see it here in the prep zone a little bit. We're going to be spreading that onto the chicken breast and also some Parmesan Reggiano, and it'll help it all stick together and be a blissful thing. So we're going to go ahead and start sauteing this up. Now, as I pull the spinach out, I'm going to be using this pan to do your cauliflower rice. We're going to be building it right here for you. And you get to have all the good smells and enjoy that. So now you mentioned, asked me a question about keto recipes. A lot of them include egg.
Yes.
Yes, there are a lot of, egg-related things, but I tend to lean more towards just the meat side of things. Bacon is egg-free, strangely enough. And of course, this meal, no egg involved in this. But we've done several. Really, nothing. There's a chaffle recipe that we're going to be working on. That, of course, that definitely egg-related, and with a lot of cheddar and some other fun flavors. But yeah, you can definitely accomplish it without the eggs. So moving on to this really quick. Let's get our. Did I mention garlic?
Put the whole thing in there.
Now, I'm going to need more of that later. But this is a good way to start.
I love the smell of garlic.
Me too.
Especially when you know it's something good.
Yeah, garlic and onions, fantastic combination. We're going to break it down. We got a lot of chicken to cover. So, spinach starts out like this and ends up like this.
How do you just warm it or do you wilt it?
Wilt it. Break it down. Looking for a home for this. I could trust it right here.
I feel like they need to come up with a better term than wilting. It just
Wilting.
sounds like
Wilting
you're-
doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Sounds like
We
that.
can make an appetizer out of that.
Right? No.
Please.
You need some celery.
Some chips. I'm going to give you chicken for chips. How's that sound?
Good.
I'm hungry.
Perfect.
So since I couldn't really see from over here, what were you doing with the dried herbs? Were you putting it into?
Oh, so what I was doing is, when you use dried herbs, I always crush them into the palm. It helps reconstitute some of the oils and brings out some of the aromatic properties of it. I would rather have the oils released as you're mixing it into something than waiting for a temperature or some other reaction to happen to release the flavors. All right. Starting to break down a little bit. So what do you guys think of the drink?
It is great.
Oh.
Frosted. Citrus on the front. Peach in the
He's
back.
cut off.
Yeah.
It's like a weird mullet.
Working out well for you, I see. Perfect. All right. Now our chicken breast, you wonder, how do we get that thing so thin?
How do you? Get
How
so
do you?
thin?
Get rid of all the extra little bits here. So you always want to separate the tender piece here. You can use that for other things later on, other dishes. We're going to use, actually I like to just trim them up and then I'll flatten those out and sometimes bread them in a gluten-free breading and use them for the kids. They like that.
What do you use for gluten-free breading?
Actually, we'll use rice cereal, Rice Krispies, that sort of thing. Nut thins, the Blue Diamond almonds, crackers. You can pulverize those if you have a Blendtec or a really good food processor. You usually get that out of there. Now this is where that weird bit always comes from in your chicken sandwich, you know? You know that weird bit's gonna happen at somewhere depending on where you go. But no, but this little tendon right here, I always trim this out because I don't like that in my chicken breast.
Do you have a preference where you get your chicken from?
I actually like to get it from Sprouts or Costco actually has their organic chicken breast. I really like that a lot. So one thing you gotta do for these, I like to make them really thin. So I'll come down at the bottom and flatten out the knife. It helps if you have a really nice, sharp chef's knife. You're gonna come down to the lower third here and this piece. I'm gonna butterfly this out. And I see, leaves a nice thicker section here. We're gonna cut it in the middle of this one. Just press and just draw the knife through. So this piece is even a little bit thicker. Could even go one more piece with that one as well. Of course, they're gonna differ in their thickness depending on where you get them from. If you get a nice, nice steroid injected chicken, you could have you could fillet it 9 times, I guess. These are good organic chicken breasts from Sprouts. So that's how we're going to start with that. All right, that's going to be ready.
So do you have specific utensils that you like cooking with?
I don't know. There's certain spatulas, certain things are my go-tos. With our nicer pans, of course, I have to use a lot of the nylon utensils for those. But other than that, I don't really have any specifics.
Stop.
You guys can enjoy that for a minute. No. Actually, let's go with this. Get into our little roasted garlic olive oil here.
They changed out those tops, and we were not familiar how to use them. I can't
Yeah.
tell you how long I spent trying to get that plastic out of them.
Yeah, a lot of people do. Like, how in the hell are we supposed to use this thing? Scissors are a big help.
Now, how about your cauliflower rice?
Cauliflower rice, I get this from Costco actually. In a big package, there's like 4 of these inside, each one of them. I'm not going to go through the process of actually grating it all on my own, and probably be a big cost savings, but the time, yeah. I'd rather just do it this way. I figure it was worth that much money to have somebody else do it. Time and opportunity cost, really. What I'm going to be doing is I'm getting the moisture of the ice and stuff off of this, but then I'm actually going to be using, to make it creamy, once again I'm going to be adding in half and half to bring it together, and then we're going to throw some cheese into it too once we get towards our final stage.
Oh, no, not cheese.
Not cheese. Oh no.
Oh, I
no,
love
we're
cheese.
kidding. We have a meat and cheese
Bad
drawer
choice.
section of our fridge, and it's all cheese.
It's all cheese.
We have an actual just cheese section. The rest is the meat section. The one that there is a cheese drawer.
Yeah. Our meat goes in our vegetables, and our vegetable, i.e., like head of lettuce, goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good looking drink.
Mm-hmm. Wish you had one, don't you?
It keeps disappearing. How
It,
you doing over there?
it quickly evaporates.
Hang in there.
He's doing all right.
Later.
All right. So here's what we've got. We've got our chicken breasts are nice and butterfly. We've got that in the prep zone. Can we see these pretty well? All right. So what we've done is we've added our garlic sauteed spinach. We're going to spread this around. The herb cream cheese, of course, with my OCD, has been spread out exactly so. And what I'm going to do is make sure this is nice and even. We're going to roll these up, get them into the casserole dishes, and get them into the oven. Look good?
Delicious.
Yes.
Great.
All right.
Missed a spot.
Shut up, Doug.
No, still, no. Yes, thank you.
There. I'm the one with the OCD, huh? All right.
I did not see the roll coming that direction.
Same.
Looking like a bacon roll with
Is there a reason why you rolled it that way and not the other?
so we can all get a slice.
Yeah, I was wondering what you guys were going to eat,
Yeah,
because there's only 3 pieces there.
exactly.
Now wrap it in bacon.
That is
Keto
keto.
Yeah. There we go. Chicken sushi, you ready? Come on, take a chance.
Yeah.
Not a chicken.
There are no chances, there are only guarantees. Be exceptionally ill from this meal.
That's the kind of confidence I want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you going to season the outside of it?
No, actually I'm not.
I was gonna guess now.
Does the cheese come after?
Yeah, I am going to throw a little bit of cheese on top. And you know, why not throw a little in the middle?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering.
Yeah, keep it on that one, so that way whoever gets those other two, they don't get the cheese inside.
Yum.
Let's make that happen.
Yeah. I want that one.
Doug, will you help me out here and bring that casserole dish this way?
Now, Jeremy, I noticed you've coated the inside of that casserole dish.
Yes, I have, with some robust olive oil
From,
from the Queen Creek olive mill. Can you
Awesome.
imagine
Yum.
that? And we'll take a little olive oil and we'll rub that in. You like holding stuff while I'm rubbing it, don't you? Look into my eyes, Doug.
That's
that was
fine.
impressive.
That happened. There we go.
I didn't dislike it enough to go back around to it.
Right away.
Yeah.
It's just looking like if you squeeze it, then this pussy stuff is just gonna come out.
Not the vision I was looking for, really.
Yeah, you lost me at pussy. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, now smell pussy.
Then that might be what you are looking for, depending.
The cheese is just gonna hold it all together.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Sure does.
It's glue. That's right. Don't forget to coat it.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, Doug.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
Why don't you go
Me
grab-
and you.
Go grab that bottle of OHSO. We'll keep talking. I'm glad you caught that, because I was afraid to go that far.
Which olive oil is that in there?
That is the robust olive oil with that one. As you notice, this is not actually a neat and tidy process.
It's a yummy one.
Absolutely. It's a different kind of chicken burrito. And here we go. Don't want to miss anything. All right. Doug, you can be my beautiful assistant, Vanna. I will have you pop those, if you don't mind, have you pop those into the oven for me.
Not at all.
And most of the things you cook with keto
Top shelf.
friendly?
Yes. We do, I have a whole sort of series of things I do called Champions of Cheat Day.
Jeremy, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Both of them at the top, please.
Can you tell me why you want to cook on the bottom, the top versus the bottom?
Heat rises, and I want them to, it's the reason I have it also at 400 instead of 350. I want that chicken actually to brown up a little bit at the top. I want to get a little bit of a golden color to it. And this is another reason the olive oil helps with that.
How long will it take?
Realistically, I'm going to set it 25 minutes. So it'll be time for some refills and some other things, but
What are you mixing in?
a little basil, a little oregano, and we're going to add some cream. That's smelling good.
So what's the cream do?
Makes it nice and creamy, nice and smooth. Tell me what it does for you. I don't know.
It flavors my coffee. That's what it does for me.
There we go.
Can you make it without the cream?
You could.
I guess would be another question.
You could. And I usually do it for a lot of other meals. This actually can turn this into a very passable Spanish rice also. You would have no idea that it was cauliflower rice. I did that with stuffed poblano peppers.
Oh, yum.
The poblanos stuffed with Spanish cauliflower rice and chorizo and a ton of cheese. And it worked out really well.
Did you add any tomatoes too?
It was crushed tomatoes into the cauliflower rice. I love this pepper. Hey, it comes with bonus fruit.
Look at the inside. That's kind of weird.
Pepper and a pepper.
Oh, alien shit, for sure, right here. This is
So where did you find that?
this actually I found at Sprouts.
Growing downstream from a nuclear plant.
Exactly.
Sound like the three fish.
The three-eyed fish.
From The
Simpsons.
Simpsons, yeah.
Absolutely. But I bet that fish was delicious. Batter dipped and fried, that fish would be amazing.
About 3 days ago, I ate a whole pizza by myself.
Ooh. Was it a mod pizza, the mini?
It was a large
Personal
Pizza Hut.
You ate the whole thing?
I ate the whole thing.
And how'd you feel a couple hours later?
Were you
It
on
was-
the
it was
Prilosec?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of restroom business, but it was every bit.
Are you an artist by profession?
No, it's just like it's a little bit of a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. Yeah.
I was gonna say, did he get guns that big being an artist?
Yeah. Drowning. What is it?
I am an
Art-
artist
angry
by
artist.
profession.
Modern warfare.
Get to the canvas.
Exactly.
Obviously, my guns aren't that strong because I was using these video games.
Yeah. You gotta look
Yeah,
for
my son plays
more.
video games, and that's not the case.
That's the intros.
That's smelling good, right?
Yeah, it's delicious. I'm hungry.
Well, I promised to feed you today.
You didn't say which time.
No, he did not.
I'll run a little behind schedule here, but it'll be all good.
Oh, it's gonna smell even better now. Peppers,
Mm.
onions.
What kind of olive oil now for?
Going with the robust olive oil for this one. Actually, you know what? I made you guys a promise. I was going to
You
do
said
something for
bacon.
you. Bacon olive oil!
Yeah, there
We're
it
going
is.
to add a little bit of this flavor in here.
Yeah. Now we're talking. It's not keto. we're talking
Robust
bacon.
bacon.
Like, let's do that.
Right.
Ooh, this
Yeah.
Cool. Look at those mad skills. So it dropped it in the
We've
burner.
only lost 6.
No, I didn't really lose many here. There we go. Do want to break down for a minute. and have fun.
What is it?
All right, guys. I got the oven mitt of love. We're going to be pulling this out of the oven here. We're going to be putting it together, plating it for everybody, and then I'm going to let these nice people actually eat. And imagine that. So all of our bits and pieces are coming together. Our peppers and onions are finally soft. We're ready to go. Those will be ready, and let's pull this.
Let's just clap that dance. I already see this goodness.
We're eating either way, so yeah.
So looking pretty good, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't like my next meal.
Absolutely, it is looking like your next meal. Let's go with this one, a little more manageable. Stop sliding.
Thought we missed some.
Oops. Tuck that in. This will be a little difficult. How about this?
Use spatula.
Huh?
Spatula?
No.
Oh,
We're just going to cut that
smart.
right now.
So if you're not a big fan of spinach, what else can you put inside of it?
Mushrooms. I did peppers and onions once.
Broccoli.
Broccoli could work. Stop it.
You could do like some people do with nasty pizza, put pineapple on it.
Yeah. You could put pineapple in there. You could put peanut butter and jelly in there if you really want to. I don't care what you do with it, but that's your business. All right. Get rid of this one.
Smells amazing.
Sizzling. Things are happening. I think that sound means it's hot.
Try it with other bit.
Yeah.
Tongue first.
That oven mitt's actually getting hot. You're safe, relatively. In comparison to something.
That's all the cheese you made put in there.
Heck yeah.
There we go. There we go. Starting to look good, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's cool just a little bit. Actually going to start grabbing plates. Ladies, first.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. We're going to throw this in first.
Bless you.
Steam's going everywhere.
So what does the
It's like the
cauliflower?
cheesiest thing I've ever smelled.
What does the cauliflower have in it again?
It has little Parmesan Romano cheese going on there, and some half and half. We'll figure this out.
Spices.
Herbs and spices, all kinds of tasty things. These are tongs. And maybe get these on here somehow. That stuff's all going to come pouring out. Anybody sad about that?
No.
He said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sad about that.
Oh, that's coming out.
You're still gonna get it. Just spoon if you need to.
Who had blue plates?
Me?
peppers.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, y'all got a little too excited there.
Darn.
I got a little too excited here.
With the,
They just saw the stuff coming out and they got excited.
that's what did you call it earlier?
Like pussy.
Can't wait to eat that.
And this week's word of the show.
Today's show is brought to you by the
Look at
letter
this.
H
It's so
and the
wet.
word pussy.
It's like juicy and wet.
No further description needed. Thank you very much.
He's funny.
He's also cut off.
Smells amazing.
Probably needs to be.
He had a half a one.
Still got to a strawberry beer.
I think we're gonna cut him off now.
Now, he cut himself off an hour ago.
Right.
How do we look there? Fellas,
Like they said that he said, fill us. Like, fill us.
That's deep. Wow.
Wow.
Can I get you another drink?
You could be like a philosopher.
he's an artist, not a philosophy major. Leave him alone.
Bring this out. We're gonna pound this.
The pussy chicken. Found it.
Who doesn't like a pounded? Never mind.
Oh.
Wow.
Does not matter. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, now I need to feed you fine people at home. Gonna get this plate together.
Been drinking.
All right, and this one will go off for photos. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dig in. Grab your forks. Take some bites. Let's get a shot of this on the prep zone here real quick. How are we looking, Dave?
Looking great.
All right.
Thank you.
That's Sally. Thank you. All right, guys, we've had a wonderful drink, the Gorilla. We've now got our food. What does it taste? Good? Enjoying that?
Very good.
Yes, it's a little bit of a long process, but I believe that it's worth it. And here we are. So thank you for being a part of another wonderful episode of The Gorilla's Kitchen. Guys, as always, stay tuned with us every week. Every Thursday, we're bringing new episodes to you, new delicious culinary adventures. It's going to be Keto Town for quite a while here with us as things are happening. And we'll be back, every week. But make sure, please, click the subscribe button down below and check out the new episodes over here. So you'll see those as well. And that's about it. Join us on Instagram and on Facebook. Join the community. We'd love to hear from you guys. I want to hear your family recipes, your New Year's resolutions, and how we can help you reach your goals. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And that's it for the Gorilla's Kitchen. Over and out.
Our basins.
Tasty?